Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the wonderful world of ARK. Look at this, it's nighttime, and, well, I've been a little busy. Okay, I should probably let you know, most of my ARK that I play, I basically just fiddle about, and I, grind for materials, build the odd thing. Nothing too exciting, but sometimes, cool stuff happens. And, let's see, I built myself a little pier here, right? For it's basically what it is it's a drive-through for a raft, right? So I could pull up, and now they can just hop on the raft. You see that? That's pretty cool, right? And then it's got a little walkway here, and I put the waterway just under the water level, and that was actually on purpose. I thought it was kind of cool. I did the same thing in my subsistence game, and I'm quite enjoying it. And also, I made myself a greenhouse. We have a windmill for power. And let's take a look at the power situation, right? They've got the cables coming down and then across, and then there's like the little outlet right there, and then here we go. And I've got a flashing red light. So yeah, we went with kind of a star pattern. I'll come back and take another look at the greenhouse in the daytime when we can get a better look at it. Is this ready to harvest? Fruitling. Ooh. Are you doing your job? I don't know if she's doing her job, but we'll see. Anyways, so, and this is fruitling. Okay, very cool. It's all coming along. I was fiddling around. I made a flashing red light because I thought it would be kind of amusing. And it does look kind of cool. Now, most of the lighting that I do, I use, it's white. You just put dye in the torches. Put white dye in the torches and it turns them white. And then the same things with these right here. And if you come into my main little crafting room, yeah, it's pretty blinding. Hey, little bulldog. Yeah, we got him at the, when we went to get the Carcanos. All right, let's take a look in here. And then we've got, I don't really know what was here and what wasn't. We've got Snappy McSnapperson. Basically, Niobe and I went on an egg hunt and we got ourselves some Dionicus, so that's kind of cool. And then I also have my little dodo collection for dodo eggs for making kibble. And we've got, of course, Felicity, which was a gift from Angie and Robin. Thank you again. We've got a little Listro here for, And we've got Pebble's older sister. Okay, it's not Pebbles. It's Pebble's older sister. This is Beaver. This beaver knows Winona. And then we've got an Anki here called Argues with Rocks. And, of course, Trixie's been around since the beginning. I think it was one of the... Man, I mean, the Trixie's just been... Yeah, it's like an original. And, of course, we've got Spider Rex, who's also, from the... I think there was a video on that one as well. And then most of the lighting I've got is set up with just the torches. Torches with the white flames. And then also I have the 360 degree, I think it's a multi-lamp they call it. Yeah, multi-lamp. And it's just set for, oh, no. It's just set for the, basically for all white and intensity. I cranked the intensity up a little bit. Why? Because I wanted it to be a little bright. And then, oh, right, to get the flashing red light, most people know how to do this. I'm not reinventing the wheel here, but... No, turn on. Okay. If we take a look at the settings, you set your primary color red, and then 0 and 0 for blue and green. Crank up the intensity a little bit. You don't set the secondary color to 0, basically, which means none. Use secondary color, set to blink, and I set it to a 0.25 second switch interval. So 250 milliseconds. And I have this sucker running 24 hours a day. Yeah, that's right. Even in the daytime, I've got flashing red light. Yeah. Anyways. Are you doing your job? Oh, by the way. Well, you'll see later. You've got beer. Give the gardener beer and she will collect crops for you. I'm guessing that it's because they're fruitlings. They're not ready yet. Oh, they got a little bit, but I think they probably wait till they're a little more full. So I only just built this. And it's kind of cool. Now, I'd go in the water and show you a little bit, but there's two reasons why I'm not doing that. The first is it's dark, and so you're not going to see anything because it's dark. Yeah. The second is when I was flying over to take a look at the aerial view. Here, let's do a quick aerial view, and we'll see if it's still there. There's a manta hanging around under the thing, so we got to exterminate the manta before we can, Hey, let's take lighthearted fun here. Yeah, see, it's all blinky. Yeah, I can see how that would get real annoying. Niobe's is purple. Go figure. I see how you can see how it get real annoying real fast. But you know what? I'm going with it. I don't care. If it's annoying, it's fine. Oh boy, oh boy. So there you go. That is that part of the progress. Now the other, I'm gonna basically what I'm gonna do is I forgot about Miss Steps a Lot. Hello, Miss Steps a Lot. It's Miss Steps a Lot because it's a girl. I mean, you can't really tell, but yeah, great for gathering fiber. I basically just pick up steps here and drop her off on that little island over there. Set her to wander, and she comes back with like oodles and oodles of fiber. Don't even have to do anything. I just sort of set it up in the morning, or not in the morning, but when I log in, and by the time I've been on for a couple hours, yeah, fiber's not an issue. So now, okay, I think what we're gonna do. It looks like dawn is coming pretty quick. We do have nighttime accelerated on this server. So basically, yeah, it won't be too long. But for you, it'll be almost no time at all. Well, all right, welcome back. It is full daylight. The sun has come up a bit. I gave it a little bit of time just so we had some half-decent light. Early morning is, you can see, but you can't see very well. I believe it looks like our manta has disappeared. That's kind of cool. All right, so this is Casa de Ono. I've been doing a little bit of work on it off and on for the last little while. And I think what we'll do is we'll do just a brief tour. Oh yeah, that was a class job landing there, Ono. That's good job. Good job. Okay, going. There we go. All right. So yeah, lighthearted fun, lime and a coconut, and as I say, this is the main courtyard. So this is the sort of main. Well, I had this for a while, but let me start at the beginning. So when I first started, I had a little thatch hut that was over here forever. Then I made it into a stone hut, and then I basically grew walls around the stone hut, put in some dinosaur gates, had a few dinosaurs crap all over the place because that's what they do. And yeah, I mean, picked up a windmill in an airdrop, I think, and I put it up there on a lark, and it started spinning. And I said, "Cool, let's put on a light and maybe get a fridge." So now, we got a fridge. You know how it is. This is the collector for collecting poop and eggs and all that other stuff. Drago is my wyvern. Thank you very much. This was a gift. Of course, I haven't raised a wyvern myself yet. All right, so that's the old main base. So that one, it's been around for a little while, and I guess. Well, hang on. Let's. There we go. Let's take a look. This is the balcony. It's pretty cool. Got a little cooking station. Got my little ramps going up in the thing. We got our beer operation. Yeah, making beer. Have a drink of water. Nice. But that's handy to have that right here, and the cooking station over there for obvious reasons, because you need water. And then this is what I built basically in the last day or so. What's that down there? Oh, okay. Now, first of all, where's our manta friend? Did he take off? I think he took off. He's not around. That's good. All right. So this is the underbelly of the whole operation. So it's basically now. Of course, I put all this in by putting foundations all the way out and then walking them around, and then removing the ones that I didn't need anymore. And of course, we've got these guys now. The raft just cruises right over this without any problems. So it's a pull through. You can come in from that side, you pull in, and then when you want to leave, you can just go out that way. The water intake doesn't do anything, as far as I can tell. But we got another water intake for the garden right over here. It's a bit weird. Anybody that's worked with water in this game knows why, because it's weird. A little bit of electrical for the lighting system, and actually I can actually just go right here like that. And then a little ramp. And apparently I'm cold. And I'm hungry. Well, why don't we have something to eat? But yeah, we've got our, and I built another windmill just specifically so that I could have a flashing red light. I thought it was cool. All right, never mind. Okay. So then we built, and then, I built this, and we've got the gardener and, what is it? The farmer and the gardener. I think you're the, are you the farmer or are you the gardener? You're the farmer and you're the gardener. Right. One does poop, one does collecting. So there you go. And look, see, been collecting already. Nice. And how do you know Niobe's been here? Yeah. She thought that the gardener needed a touch. Anyways, this is my little thing. Since the last night, I've actually added a second decker on the crops so that we've got a little bit of extra crop here. Now, my fertilizer is not caught up yet, so it's not fertilized. But the way this works is these pair have the same, right? They've got narco berries. These pair have savaroot. These pair have long grass. This pair has, rock carrot, and this is citronelle. And then, of course, this one is the same as that, and then that. So basically, it goes in a circle, right? Now, I might switch this up from narco. I don't know. I just randomly picked these are the main ones that you can grow, so I just figured I'd start growing them. And then the one tap in the middle, which seems to, are you irrigated? You are irrigated. It irrigates everything in this room, which is kind of awesome. And we got flashing red light. It's cool. So anyways, yeah, this is the it's kind of neat. I kind of like it. I like how it turned out. I was just sort of fiddling about, and I went with triangles. I thought I'd see what I could do with triangles, and yeah, that's what I had. I mean, of course, it takes a lot of effort to get get that stuff going, but all right. So now all of that is just the preliminary thing. The main thing is, okay. Right now, I park all my birds, mostly my daily drivers, up here on this top surface, right? It makes sense to me. They're kind of like really, oh, hey, bye. Someone's cruising around. They kind of, they're kind of here, and they just do things. And then what I did was I've built before, and I wanted to build again a hangar. I want to build a bird hangar. I need for like wyverns and the Argentavises and Pteranodons, and I'm hoping to get a Quetzal, but the Quetzal spawn's kind of iffy on this server right now. Apparently, there's a problem. So I built this. Now, this is not the hangar. This is the proto hangar. It's the beginning of the hangar. I'll give you a tour of it. It's not really all that complicated right now. It's just the footing. So this is just let's get a bird's eye view. So there's the old base, and then there's the new base. And then when I built the new base, yes, lime and a coconut. He's very excited. Okay, when I built the new base, I used the foundations. I extended foundations off from the existing ones, so they're all kind of in line, right? So that's why I was able to put continue the ramp and the roof and everything without any problems. And then, so yeah, it's got essentially the main floor of the hangar is that top floor, right? And then it's got, for the lower floor, it has dinosaur gates, kind of an in and out gate. I'll show you. And you can just sort of fly in. And then here's your, this is the lower hangar. This is where basically the idea behind this is it's where birds like the Pteranodons go. Yeah, okay, I'll introduce them in a minute. And your Argentavises and stuff like that. You could always also convert some of it like to a crafting corner over here. Now it's 5 blocks or 4 blocks? 4 blocks high, so it's pretty tall. It's the height of a dinosaur gate, right? And of course it's got, doors leading out here, another door out here, etc., etc. You get the idea. By the way, this one's here because I was thinking I was thinking I might put the greenhouse out front, and then I realized how stupid that was because my plan for the hangar does not allow for that. And I will explain. All right, so, okay, I got a dirty secret. I'm a Pteranodon collector. I like Pteranodons. So, so here we have Simon. This is Simon. I don't upgrade them. So right now, this Simon has 34 points available. I basically just hang on to them, and if I have a special need, I just crank points into whatever I need for them, and then I take them and I go. But they're nice. They've all got saddles. They're all ready to go. So this is Simon. Say hi, Simon. This is not Simon. This is also not Simon. So we've got Simon, not Simon, and also not Simon. We've got Awkward Dancer, because it was awkward. Beach Bum's... right. We've got Beach Bum here. This is Beach Bum, and this is Beach Bum's assistant. So Beach Bum has an assistant who is right here. Kind of Beach Bum's, what is this, man? Left-hand man. So, yeah, you're female with the left-hand man. There you go. So that's the Pteranodon army. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now... this is the beginning of the hangar. So this is the footing. Okay. And here's the thing. Let me take a... I'll do a test. Okay. So pretty well the biggest bird on the map, as far as I know, is the wyvern. There might be something bigger, but I don't know what it is. So if we take Mr. Drago here, and... this will all make sense eventually, but if we land Mr. Oh my God, these things have the turning radius of a bus. All right, fine. Okay, let's turn around. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's land here. So if you'll notice, essentially, his length is pretty well the. Yeah, that's not a big hangar if you can only put maybe one or... well, you could put more than 2 wyverns in here. You could actually squeeze a few in, but it's definitely not big enough. It's definitely... now, this, as I say, was meant to be only the footing for the hangar. And so what we need to do is we need to extend out... oh, right. I should probably explain a bit. Okay, first of all, this side over here... okay, where Drago's face is, this right here, it's going to overhang that way to extend the length of the base out, and it's going to overhang on that far back side there, and then behemoth gates. So you put behemoth gates. You put one behemoth gate on this side, and you put another behemoth gate on that side, and essentially that is it's a fly-in. Do I want to? Oh, for crying out loud! Why not? It's right there. It's just begging to be picked up. Are you ready? Oh. Okay. Oh. Hey. Okay. I mean, I'll grab it just because. You know what? No, we're just leaving that alone. I don't need. No, I don't even know why I went after a blue. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, so behemoth gates, and then you fly in, and it's basically just a big hangar. Now, why a hangar? Why not? I don't know. I like hangars. I don't really need a hangar on this, where I built here, this location. Now, typically why I build a hangar and why I've built it in other locations is because of bugs. So the, there we go, is bugs, right? So basically, there's some parts of the map, and basically in other parts that I've played, you're flying at dinos and all, they get pestered by bugs. And so I always wanted to give them a nice place to hang out that was bug-free. Now, there is another reason. In the old days, Quetzals, in order to mate Quetzals, you had to set them on wandering. And, you know, you could see how that might be a problem. But so what you would do is you'd bring them into the hangar, you'd close the doors, you'd set them on wander, and then mate, and you'd get, you know, and you'd make new Quetzals. Now that they don't wander anymore. So yeah, that's not really a reason to build a hangar. But it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. I still like building. I still like the idea. So we're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, now there is a bit of a problem. I'm going to make extensive use of large stone pillars and wooden walls, and it'll make sense. You'll see what it'll look like. And foundations. So we need... Am I going to be able to carry that? No. No, I am not. What have I got on me? Man, I could dump a lot of stuff, actually. But, hang on a sec. What have I got? This is my good armor. Do I have any crappy lightweight armor? Ah, forget it. Here, we'll just do this. Hey, where are you? Winona, or Nose Winona. Nose Winona is really good for this. Yeah, hey, how you doing? All right, and then we just do this. We take and we just go like that. And then off we go. And I'll have to come back to the pillars later. Now, the pillars are, well, I don't know if I've got the right size pillars, but we're going to find out. So basically what I need to do is, what am I going to do here? So I need to extend this out, which means I need to, at least, we're going to start placing some foundations. And this is an extension out the side. And then so it's always, so this right here is the maximum width of the who's and what's. It's the hangar. So we're just gonna do something like, and essentially this is just for placement so that we know where things go. And we're just gonna go all the way out as a relatively, I don't know, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds good to me. Hey, get out of here. I know, that was mean, but they always knock me around whenever that, and it's really irritating. So, you know, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Does that match? It looks like it might almost match. All right, and then I think the middle is like right here. A good, you know, I'm out. Come on. Oh, what am I doing? That's what you're here for. No, Bronto, you're getting just a little irritating. Okay. Oh, one more? Did I go? I know it was a waste, but god dang it. He's stomping around like he owns the place. All right, so yeah, I didn't go far enough. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna trust that height is the same height. It should be, because I basically went off of that one right there. All right, so I think that's pretty well what we want to do as far as those are concerned. Now, what do I want to get accomplished today? Because, as you may know, building something like that does take time. It takes a lot of grinding and stuff. I mean, I do have a lot of stone and wood and thatch. Well, you know, I could use more, but I've got a fair amount of it. Now, the problem, of course... Oh, I've got 76. How much is... Can I move? No. Okay. I got a... here, actually, I got a trick. Hang on a sec. Let's just do this. Because I don't think... Let me see if you can... Can you pull... I don't think you can pull ceilings. No, you can't. Okay, done. No, don't, no. Okay. So what we do is we come over here. Like, come on. Oh my god. Like this. And then, okay, I can see you. And I can see... No, I didn't do that right. Oh. That's what I want. Okay. Aha! Aha! So we can grab you. There we go. And then we could take these and put them on Mr. Beaver here. Now, did that max out your weight? Oh, almost. Oh, it did. So what we'll do is we'll take 57 of them. And we'll put the rest... Can I not? Oh my goodness. Okay. Plan B. Oh, it's because I've got you guys on me too. We'll do that. And then... Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, this is super painful. Okay. All right. Yes. And then I can grab that. I can go like this. I can take these. I can shove them back in there. I can do this. I can hop onto the beaver and almost run. Behavior. Following. And I'll grab some. Come on with me! Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Now, this may have been a foolish endeavor, and I'll show you why. Seriously, Winona, come... Oh, my God. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You coming? That's the problem with auto-open dates. All right. We'll just do this the Bionic Man way. All right, now. Come with me. Yes, there you are. All right, now, so here's the problem. First of all, I can't jump. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these and put them in there. We're going to take some of those, put them in there. I can now jump, but basically here's what I'm going to do. Put you away. And we're going to go upstairs. And we're going to do it from up there. This whole thing is turning into a bit of a nightmare. I'm sort of... I hadn't thought about this part yet, so you'll have to excuse me. Okay. All right. So, and then what we'll do is just keep going like this. Now, I'm not going to basically make you watch me do this forever, because this is super dry and painful. And but anybody that plays this game also will know one thing. And eventually, if I try to keep going out, I'll run out of support, so I'll have to put a pillar down. So that's another thing. And also, I do plan on putting a behemoth gate on this thing, so yeah. Hey, welcome back. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm going to have you unfollow me. And, oh my god, I keep forgetting that I have these on auto. I was going to change the way I was doing this, and... Alright. I used the beaver for all the rest of them, but it doesn't work for this, so we're going to have to do this. And then we're going to fly on up, and I'm going to finish placing ceiling tiles. So I will be back. I'm not going to make you watch me do this. I will be back when we have a little bit of progress. All right, so here we are. I think I've gone out. I don't know if I've gone out as far as I want to, but I'm going to just basically declare this to be as far as I want to go out. I don't want it to get too far out. It gets a little get spindly, and I don't know. It doesn't look right. So now, one little interesting note. So build mechanics in ARK are a bit weird. The structural integrity is a little odd. Anybody? Well, we'll see. So, for example, the fact that this giant ceiling exists is, I think it has. I've always had a lot better luck with building these large expanses of ceilings if you have a full set of foundations below the ceiling. It doesn't mean it's not like you need to have something from here to here, but the fact that this foundation exists helps hold up the ceilings, I think, which is why these guys are staying in. Okay, now if I was cool, if I was kind of awesome, I'd probably fill in the rest of these with foundations just so it looks good. Why do I hear footsteps? Oh, it must be up above. Anyways, yeah, so we're just basically, but for now, just for expediency, I'm going to leave these in here like this. The 5 high pillars worked out just perfectly. I think if you were to just place the pillar without the ceiling being there, I think it pushes it up a little bit so that it's not 5. It's actually a bit. It goes above this one, but when you have the ceiling there, it kind of just matches. And I'll show you it. And then it's flat on the surface, right? So there, it looks like this. Nice and not exposed. There's one right there. You can see the top of it, I think. So, all right, now the question is, do I want to extend out the front as well as out the back? And I think I do. So, the problem is this. Building in water is super annoying. And so what you know what I think? I think I'm not going to do it. Right now, the base looks kind of nice because it's all one flat front. It's all one sort of solid design on the front. And then it doesn't matter if it extends out the back a little bit. I think that's okay. So what I might do is I might extend this roof out a little bit longer. Or we could just try it out and see what it looks like. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's take a look and see how it looks. Come on. Oh yeah. If you pick them up too quickly after unhitching them, then it's pickup and not unhitch. Okay, how is this? You know, that's not bad. You know, Mr. Tail there is flicking around, but you could have another wyvern in here, double deep. I think you could do it. So that's kind of my goal, is to have double deep wyverns. Do I want to do that? And then if I was really, here, let's get you back in your appropriate place. Turns like a bus. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I know. Okay, come on. Beep, beep, beep. Good enough. In fact, we'll hit you up later. Okay, now. I think this might actually work. In fact, what I think I might do, because I don't like... Hey. Spider Rex. Keep your nose to yourself. He always follows me around with his nose. I might actually make this into like a breezeway, kind of, where you can pull in on one side and the other. Oh, am I starving? Well, how about... No, what am I doing? Oh my god. You know, I don't do this stuff normally. Okay. Get out of here. This is why it's mean. I know it's mean, but they get in the way, and it gets them out of the way. Okay. I might put in a wall, like walls going up to here, all the way across. But I'll do that later. And there's a couple of reasons why I think I'm going to do that. And one is actually a super important reason. Now, I'll show you. I don't know if I want to do this, but we're going to try it. I happen to have, in here, I have a couple of behemoth gates. So let's dump off this stuff here. Now, you're a behemoth gate? Yes, you are. Oh, I thought I had two. I only have one. All right, well, that'll do. Okay. I might need fence foundations. And that's what I'm hoping to avoid. Now, I'm going to warn you that I don't place behemoth gates very often. In fact, I place them very rarely. Okay, so my experience with them is, I mean, I've placed a few, but they're fussy. Okay, gates in general are a pain in the butt. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? So that means it's 5 and then 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then essentially right here, if I go back this way, this should be the middle. And then I'm going to try, let's see what happens when I do this. Did you actually snap? No, you're not really snapping. And this is what I was worried about. So what we're going to do, why was that purple? That purple made me a bit worried. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in these fence foundations. And there might be better ways of doing this. This is kind of, much like my raft, this is kind of the old sort of fashioned way of doing things. It's not exactly... oh, are you not actually going to be placing... Oh. Do I need to have... Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. It's been a while, as I say, since I've done some of this stuff, so... I have to double check something. If... I get the feeling... If I put... Yeah, see, it snaps on a foundation. Okay, but it doesn't snap on ceilings. So that is interesting. Okay. What that means is I probably need to put foundations straight up here. I don't want to do that, though. Can I put a foundation... I'm going to try something. Okay, now where were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is the middle? Probably. I'm going to hope so. Now, I should be able... This is a demo gun, by the way. Most people know what it is, but just in case... Yeah, do you think I was nervous when I did that? Yes. Yes, I was. Because... Now, can I... No, put that away. Okay. See, I could put that there. And then can I put the... Can I put you there? Why are you down there? See, I could put it here on that side. Yeah, see how it's down below? I don't mind having a lip, right? If you have a lip on the base, like on the before the gate, I don't actually mind doing that. In fact, I kind of considered it. But let's see what happens if we put put you here, because this is where things. Okay, we'll put that there, and then let's see if we can do the. Oh, no. Foundation, yes. And pickup. There we go. Here's the problem. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try it. No, it doesn't snap. All right, so we're going to experiment with this. Now, if I pick up the Is that going to destroy the... Oh, it didn't. All right. Okay. Well, we're just going to do it. We're going to go with it. Oh, you don't snap. Oh, man. You snap that way, but not this way. All right, well, oh, there we go. Okay. Fence foundations. One of life's great mysteries. That's what they are. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is going to be fiddly, because these things always are. So I'm going to come back when I place all of these guys. I need 7, I believe. So 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll be back. All right, welcome back. It looks like it's a foggy day. It's really weird because the sun's reflecting off the top of the base here, but you can't actually see it. Yeah, well, you know, it's a little strange. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing. If we take a look, well, actually, hang on. Let's just look here. All right, so got one little lonely fence foundation right here. Oh, by the way, yeah, I did a whole bunch of work, mostly because I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. I tell you, gates are a pain. They're a pain in the ass. That's what they are. All right, so now what I did was I ended up putting foundations all the way up, and there's a reason for that. Here, let me show you. I don't know if you'll see it, but basically you can sort of almost see the fence foundation up there. But the foundations do a good job of hiding that the fence foundation sticking down below. So I did the same thing basically here. There's a fence foundation on the top, and then essentially, yeah, I know I didn't want it to stick out further than that one, but in the end I kind of had to, because otherwise I'd have to like tear apart the whole front of the build. Nah, it just wasn't going to happen. And in the end, it'll be okay. It's all right. All right, so let's take a quick look. Now, this is, as I say, there's one lonely little fence foundation right here, and there's one over there. Now, I did a bunch of fiddling with behemoth gates and where to put the fence. This is what I found works. So basically, if I put one there, it gives it somewhere to stick to on this end, and it's sort of, yeah, you have to go. It's weird, right? Like you think, hey, it's going to stick right there, but no, you got to go all the way to left, and then it sticks. And then it's kind of generally in the right place. So, and then we'll do the other one over here. Actually, I haven't tested this one, so I'm hoping it does the same thing. If I go here, and if I go like that. Oh. Is that right? 1 and a bit? Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, it is right. Yeah, 1 and a bit. And then if you go over here, 1 foundation and a bit. So there we go. It's perfectly centered right in the middle. Actually, let's take a look at this. I am going to... those columns, they're basically... Those are large S+ columns. There's 2 of them. I'm going to have to put... Well, there's actually more than 2. But I'm going to have to put yet more on top in order to match the height of the gate. Yeah. Now, we're not going to build this whole thing in this episode. I just wanted to show you sort of some of the stuff that I was working on, and this was one of them that was kind of interesting. But I think it's going to look pretty cool. Yeah, so you come flying along and then open up the gate, and then you come in and you land. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of old-fashioned, but, you know, I figured I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. All right, let's take a look at a couple of the other things that I've done. Oh, I'm getting a lot of rubber banding like that. Okay. Now, the other thing I did is I put ramps in. So if you take a look right here, you'll see there's a ramp going all the way down under the base. Pretty cool. There's a matching one up here. So you could actually take a ride, like a smaller dinosaur up the ramp and all that sort of stuff. I like ramps better than stairs because. So anyways, oh, I guess we could put gates in. Hey, you know what? Why put up well, the door? Let's put the door in. Why put up the thingamabobber without doors? I don't understand that. So let's see. Now I think I have. Do I have one? I have one. Yeah. So if I wanted to make another one, oh, I can. Oh, that's good. Man, I've been fiddling about. It wasn't entirely. I was also like I sort of stopped and took care of a few things during the night, stuff like that, out of the game and everything. So I wasn't just working on this, but it is a lot. It's really fiddly. Okay, and you know I don't do this very often, so all right, we'll put you there. Haha. And then we take this and we put that there. Cool. And then we should test this with the actual. Let's test it with. Let's test it with Drago here. Okay. All right. And no, pick up, no. Come on. Right. That's it. Of course, he turns like a. As I say, well, we'll come in the water side. Let's come in on the water side. Just sort of come in. Whoop. And there you go. Like, look at this. Look at all this room. What? All the room a wyvern would need to park his little butt in air-conditioned internal comfort. Oh my God, that's going to get super annoying. All right, for now. I am going to set this to auto close only. That's not what I want in the end, but while I'm building, I don't want this thing. Hang on, auto close only. There we go. I don't want it going off continuously every time I go near it. All right, so this is that's the gate portion of the build. Now I'm going to have to extend those pillars a little bit further up. But, so what's the point behind the pillars? Well, we're going for a mixed wood-stone build. So the base is all... Yeah, see, look at all this. How's that? Oh, I am... Okay. I am burdened. We're going for a mixed stone build. Oh, you know, I should do something different right there. Actually, let's hold off on that one. But the idea is we're going to be going with wood like this. Oh, and I can't reach that. Okay. Then we'll just do this. So let's just quickly get this going. And there we go. Maybe we'll even do this one. How many do I have left? Not much. Okay. No problem. We'll fix that. What am I at? Can I do a little more? And yes, but I can move slowly. Oh, yeah, I guess we're not going to use that anymore. So, but I might have like I might put something here, like a door, or maybe I'll put a... No, I'm not putting a dinosaur gate in. All right, well, let's take another look. So there you go. That's the start of the hangar. Basically, the rest of the build is I'm going to pop a few more, basically extend those pillars a little bit higher, just a little higher than the gate itself, and then fill in put in all the wood for the walls. It doesn't take long, as you saw, and all of that sort of stuff. When it's going to be done, I have no idea. Oh, and then you got to figure out what you do with the roof. Not really sure what I'm going to do with the roof yet. Sometimes it's nice to have a little attic, kind of a place where you can only fly up to. Sometimes that's kind of cool. The other thing is you could maybe build some sort of way of getting up there somehow, but that's usually in ARK that's trickier said than done. Getting up like that is okay. The behemoth gate is, I believe, 12 blocks high, and then I'm going to go maybe another 1 or 2, so let's say 14 blocks high. You could put in like another set of ramps all the way up. What you do is you just where you start the ramp over here and you go up that way. I mean, you could die just getting up there if you fell off, but you know, a little bit of danger never hurt anybody, I don't think. So, all right. Well, I think this is, yeah. So, anyways, I just look. You know, I made some interesting stuff. I'm kind of happy with my my weird looking greenhouse and the hangar and some of the other things. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a little thing where I sort of build the hangar and all that sort of stuff. Now, let's take a quick look at the front, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. I do like it when there's like a little lip around the front of the door, so that if you had to, like, you could come along here and land. Let's say, because if you didn't have like auto open going, and you know, you can hop off and open the gate, but you'd probably get kicked off, and that's okay. But if you have auto open, well, you can actually just do this, right? And I should turn that gate around, actually. Should I turn the gate around? How does this one open? They open out. You know what? I'm going to keep them opening out when they're manual, because otherwise when they open in, they sort of hit things that are inside the base. This way, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do about that. So, anyways, so yeah, you can do that. You could just basically fly up to it and give it a hit it with E, and in you fly, and you're good to go. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. So there you go. Oh, yeah, look at that. I think you'll fit four wyverns. You could fit like a bunch of Quetzals in there. Be kind of cool. And then if you really wanted to get super fancy, what you would do is you would have like a shelf, like another, you could have like a layer where they could, you know, you could have stuff hanging out at like a midpoint, you know, and you could double stack stuff. And yeah. Anyways, all right. I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye. I'm liking it. I think it'll look great. Okay, bye.